Hello guys, the GB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have DK0YK versus Vanilla Killa, and this is going to be the finals of a Yugi-Kaiba LOB format tournament. So I wanted to do an old format tournament, and you know what, this is the oldest format there is, so this is the finals of a tournament, and let's go ahead and hop right in. So I was playing this format yesterday. There is some pretty cool interaction in this format. So we see DK0 win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then they will go ahead and decide to go first, 45 versus 42. And the reason why you see people playing over 40 is because there's a deck out deck, and you don't want to deck out versus them. So people are trying to play more cards than their opponents, so that way they can't deck out versus them. We have Pot of Greed, Change of Heart, Wall of Illusion, Fissure, and Spirit of the Harp. And then, you know, we draw 6 in this format, and then we have Gaiantano Makami, and then they have Reinforcements, Aquamador, Ultimate Offering, Giant Soldier of Stone, and Ultimate Offering. So this is that one, this is that one, and then I'll bring up more one-ofs as they come up, because I assume most people don't know the actual ban list, but I'm pretty sure every card that's on the ban list is played in these decks, besides the 5 pieces of Exodia that are all at 1. Also, I don't know why you play this card, so I guess we'll find out, because there's Tribute Summons that have more attack and defense. Well, I guess more attack, maybe not more defense. I'm actually not sure. Maybe this is the stall deck. Pot of Greed, draw Aquamador, and Mystical Elf. This definitely looks like the stall deck. It has all defense, no attack. Okay, and that would also make sense why we're playing 45. Set Spirit of the Heart, set Fissure, set Change of Heart, pass. There's no Heavy Storm, no Harpies. Also, there's a card, I forget its name, it's like Trap Master. Look at a set card when it's flipped. If it's a spell, just flip it and then return it back. If it's a trap, pop it. So you can set a spell, and then if your opponent sets Trap Master and it's a spell, they don't get any value out of it. They draw Soul Exchange, so they're playing Soul Exchange Control, which is like Tribute Control. They play a few like big monsters in their deck that you can Soul Exchange. So they go pass, they draw Soul Exchange. They're also playing Soul Exchange, but they're playing the deck out build of it. So just set, pass. They draw into the Neo, the Magic Swordsman, which just has 17 attacks. So they normal summon that, and then they're trying to bluff here with like a trap hole. Flip the Giant Soldier of Stone, and then attack. And then, you know, damage. We're able to flip the Reinforcements there to beat over it. And then attack. They take 700. And then we can go main phase 2. They said I need to fix this lag. Okay, also something they could have done, which I don't know if it's correct here, but to play around Trap Hole, they could have gone Activate Ultimate Offering, pay 500, Chain Ultimate Offering, pay 500, and then we can summon this out. But I guess since we have 2 monsters, I guess we could just set this one, and then that makes us that way, because it's a when effect, it'll miss timing, so you can't Trap Hole. So they could have played around that if they wanted to. Then set, pass to draw Waboku. Okay, just set Waboku, set the Wall of the Illusion, pass, they draw into Fissure. Wall of the Illusion can be interesting to set though, because if your opponent gets to a Maneater Bug and they know that you have this, they can flip Maneater Bug, pop, attack into this, and this will bounce back the Maneater Bug. It's also crazy. I just learned this format like 12 hours ago, and I'm already so good at it. Set Fissure, and then they go attack, take 150, and then bounce it back to hand. Sure, switch to defense, pass. They don't have to resummon either. It plays into like Raigeki. Raigeki and Dark Hole are both at 1. So now pass, they draw Giant Soldier, pass, draw Reborn. That's at 1. Set Reborn, pass, they draw Reinforcement. And then they just go normal summon out Neo. Sure. And then pass, they draw Wall of Illusion. Pass, they draw the Summon Skull, which works with the Soul Exchange. So they're going to go activate Fissure. And then this pops the one with the lowest attack. Yeah, it has 800, that has 1,000. Then they go attack into that, flip the Reinforcement to beat over it. Then Giant Soldier attack, pass, draw Mystical Elf, set, pass to draw Neo, activate Soul Exchange, Tribute, bring out Summon Skull, which we can Tribute Summon for. Sometimes you Tribute Set instead, because if you Tribute Set, it plays around Fissure, because this only destroys face up, but we don't need to play around Fissure, because we have multiple other bodies on our field here. Pass, draw Soul Exchange, then we go Change of Heart, take the Summon Skull, battle phase, attack over the Neo, main phase 2, tribute set for the Gaioki. It's actually kind of crazy, because this is just a tribute monster with 2,000 defense, but like these also have 2,000 defense, but aren't a tribute monster. But it's just that way it works with Soul Exchange. They draw Maneater Bug, set Maneater Bug, pass, draw Maneater Bug. I love Maneater Bug. This card's so good. Then pass, draw Judgment. Maneater Bug is how I won Both of my giant cards, by the way. Oh my gosh, I love this card. And then they go flip, effect, pop mystical elf, tribute for Judge Man, which just has 22 attack. Switch to attack, battle phase, try to beat over. They do have Wabaku that they could flip if they wanted to protect it, which they do. Pass, draw Aquamador. And then the opponent's only been through one fissure, one soul exchange, so it's not like your body's like guaranteed to stick. They switch to attack, battle phase, attack over the stone, and then they go main phase 2, activate fissures, so out both the bodies, set soul exchange, set the wall of illusion, pass, they draw on the trap hole, and then they go set trap hole, set giant stone, pass, they draw Hane. They actually play this, flip, select one monster on the field, return to the owner's hand, which is like, sure. Pass, they draw monster reborn, and then activate monster reborn, summon back out the summon skull. Flip the giant soldier, and then they go ahead attack over, and then giant soldier attack, and then that's going to be bounced back to their hand. Yep, just bounce back. I mean, this like has to activate. Yeah, I was going to say, you don't really have a choice. Normal summon out Neo, pass, they draw on the giant soldier, set Hane, pass, they draw change of heart, and then battle phase attack over Hane, bounce back to summon skull, which is okay there. It's a little interesting because if they didn't have a tribute summon already, then they have soul exchange now. Also, ultimate offering is good against trap hole because if they try to trap hole your monster, you can also chain ultimate offering to tribute for a big monster, so that's cool. Pass, draw swords. This card's at 2. Not sure why this card's at 2, but it's at 2. So activate swords, pass, they draw into the legend there. And then pass, draw on the Spirit of the Harp, set, pass, they draw Pot of Greed in the Trap Hole, Battle Locks, which just has 17 attack. Yeah, I mean, most of these monsters don't actually have effects, they just have attack on them. Draw Ultimate Offering, and then, yeah, turn 2 for the swords, not the last one. Pass, draw into Legend. I don't know why they put it there on the beginning of the turn when it's supposed to be, like, the end of the turn, I feel like, is when you would, like, do that. Draw on the Trap Hole, set Trap Hole, pass, they draw Dark Hole. Activate Dark Hole, which, see, they're willing to, like, lose bodies here, too, because they know the opponent's bodies just have so much more attack than theirs. I mean, not attack, but defense compared to attack. Activate Ultimate Offering, and then we just normal legend, normal out, battle locks, battle phase attack, and then activate Ultimate Offering, which will allow us to set an Aquamador here, which, yeah, this is another, like, it lets you play around Dark Hole Regeki. Like, this card's just so good in this format. Not sure why they moved it over. I guess it doesn't matter. There's no imperm or anything. Draw a giant soldier, pass, draw Aquamador. Isn't it crazy that back before, like, links and all that, like, people used to just, like, move their cards around sometimes? Like, I don't know. Like, that's just so crazy. So crazy. Change of heart, take. And then they go pay 500, summon. Because you could say it doesn't matter, but it also could matter. Because you could be like, okay, they set that on this turn, which means that other back row that was next to it was set the turn before, which probably means that it's this back row. Now if they're moving their back row, you might forget which back row it was, so you'd ask, like, can you keep it in the same order? But, I don't know, they go ahead, try to swing, and then, you know, just pay 500, set Man-Eater Bug, and then they go, oh, I'll try to swing over it with this, and then, haha, Man-Eater Bug, pop, and then swing. Guess what? Pay 500, set another big body, and then they swing. Yeah, take some damage, Pastoral, Ultimate Offering, and then, let's see, I mean, they have Monster Reborn that could take Summon Skull, and that, I was going to say, yeah, they could do that now and just try to out some of these bodies, and you get pretty good damage in, too. They draw Man-Eater Bug, switch to defense, Pastoral, Wabaku. I mean, at this point, I was going to say, I think we just beat over these bodies. Like, we don't have to play for deck out if we can actually just win the game. They pay 500 to set Man-Eater Bug during the battle phase, set with tribute, or at the end of battle. Regular set, okay. Then set Wabaku, pass to draw Ultimate Offering. Flip, pop Summon Skull, a normal summon out Aquamador. Battle phase swing, and they flip Wabaku, so theirs goes, but ours don't. Draw Man-Eater Bug, and now we're able to, I guess we just like start summoning, right, and try to go for game. Put them on better, have Wabaku. We don't try to, okay. I guess because they have Ultimate Offering, which could just summon any monster. But we do have Trap Hole, so I guess, like, they could mess up. But if they have multiple bodies, then it won't matter anyways. No, it would matter, because they can't do it multiple times. Okay, so normal summon out Stone, battle phase attack over. I guess our main game plan is to still just, like, deck them out. Draw on the Fissure, And then we will go main phase. Set the fissure and pass to draw battle locks. And then they go normal summon, battle phase, attack with 17. Pay 500, set giant stone. They attack in the stone, take some more damage. Switch to defense, pass. Draw into the big tribute monster. They draw on the fissure. Okay, so switch to attack, activate fissure to pop. Battle phase, swing for 17. And then they're going to go ultimate offering, pay 500 to set. Okay, yeah, and on that, yeah, they take damage, pastoral fissure, and like, activate fissure, switch to attack, battle phase game. Oh my gosh, okay. On to the next one now. We will go ahead and see Vanilla Killer decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Wabaku, Giant Soldier, Aquamador, Soul Exchange, Legend. They have Man-Eater Bug, Summon Skull, Monster Reborn, Man-Eater Bug, Aquamador, Man-Eater Bug. Man-Eater Bug, my boy. This card is gonna go crazy. Set, pass to draw Wall of Illusion. Set, pass to draw Giant Stone. And now we can just go like flip and pop. And then tribute summon for Summon Skull. Get a big body on board really quick. There's also like side deck wise, you can start side decking in things against this deck. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's Acid Trap Hole. That you can target a set monster on the field if it has 2,000 or less defense, pop it, and every monster will have 2,000 or less defense that they set. So that card's really good in this matchup. Activate Pot of Greed, draw the Giant Soldier and Battle Locks. I'm surprised people actually don't main deck at least like an Acid Trap Hole or two. So that way when you start getting into those game states where you just need to be able to like pop literally anything, or the ultimate offering set a monster, you need to be able to pop it. Like, I feel like people set monsters a lot, because there's Giant Soldier, the Aquamador isn't played that often, there's Man-Eater Bug, there's Trap Master, there's just, like, monsters that get set. Set, Pastoral, Summon Skull, or people will, like, tribute set for Summon Skull to play around Fissure, and then you're like, haha, Acid Trap Hole. Normal Summon, Battle Phase, swing over, and then attack directly for 13. Hopefully, I think next turn we definitely try to set up, like, a Man-Eater Bug. They draw into Legend here. And then they go normal battle locks, battle phase, attack over, pass. They draw on the battle locks, normal summon. Okay, I think it was like fine to normal summon that here because they brought out a big body. Then activate Wabaku, pass, draw Soul Exchange, and then they try to crash. Sure. Main phase 2, set stone, pass, they draw Soul Exchange, battle phase, attack over, then set. No Man-Eater Bug. Wow. Okay, I guess doesn't want to play in the Dark Hole Raigeki too hard. They draw Trap Hole. And then set stone, set trap hole, pass, pot of greed, and the reinforce plus ultimate offering, battle phase, attack over, and then set reinforce, ultimate offering, pass, draw Man-Eater Bug. But you can see how this deck, like, it's not as good if you don't have ultimate offering. It kind of struggles, and you play 45 cards to do the deck out. And another way to like help try to like confirm the deck out is you can play card destruction in the deck, and if you play card destruction, then you just get all your cards out of hand, and then card destruction them for like 4, and that will just make sure the deck out before you. Battle phase, attack over, pop the Summon Skull, then attack for 17. Pass, draw into the Neo, normal summon that out. Pass, sure, draw Soul Exchange. Activate Monster Reborn, summon out Summon Skull, battle phase, attack over, and then that's just game here. It's exact game. So, on to game number 3 now. We will go ahead and see Stun decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Wabaku, Aquamador, Fissure, Wall of Illusion, and Jayaku, Tono, Makami, and then Monster Reborn. They have Pot of Greed, Reinforcement, Neo, the Magic Swordman, Aquamador, and Summon Skull. And then we will go set Wall of Illusion. Also, I just thought about it. Should I go over one of every format? Because I can actually start from the beginning and go all the way through. I could actually do that. I could actually go through every single format ever. I can make it like a weekly thing. I don't know. If you made it this far in the video, let me know down below in the comments if I should or not. And also, this is like the most boring deck in this format, but it is like a real meta deck. You know, it'd be like me showing off Tenpai like last format in like current last format. You know, it's like, it is a real deck and it does its thing. So it's something that you need to respect. But, you know, it's not the most fun to watch. Draw Trap Hole, Pot of Greed, draw Monster Reborn, Change a Heart. Change a Heart, take Tribute for Summon Skull. You know, they don't have Trap Hole here. They do have Fissure in hand, though. Then they go set Reinforce, Trap Hole, Monster Reborn, Fissure, Pop, Monster Reborn, go ahead, summon that out, and then swing. Also, I don't know how smart it is to always be setting this many back row. Like, I feel like Trap Master, while it is a thing, like, if your opponent sees you setting spells game 1, there's no shot they're siding in Trap Master, right? And if they do, like, I don't know, I just don't think it's worth it. Because people are just constantly trying to play around it. And then also, if you set 3 back row, now they would know you have 2 in hand, and I feel like if you have more in hand, it kind of, like, could apply pressure, because you could be like, oh, they might have, like, a Giant Soldier and a Tribute Summon, and the odds of that being higher is up with more cards left in hand. So then they're trying to play around Soul Exchange more, that contribute a monster, and if they start playing around that more, then all of a sudden they start playing in the Dark Hole Raigeki more, because now they're committing an extra body to the board. I don't know. Pass, draw Trap Hole, set Aquamador, pass, they draw into Aquamador, and then they'll go Battle Phase, swing over. Yeah, adding the Summon Skull once it's on board, it just looks tough. Hey, there we go. We got 2 reinforcements, so that'll out it. Set, pass, but the only problem is... I guess it's fine. I guess we'll find out. They Pot of Greed in the Card Destruction, Ultimate Offering. So now if they try beating over anything on attack, and then damage, flip. Yeah, go ahead and out that. I was going to say, because you could flip Waboku on the attack, but then they just don't flip any reinforcement. And then you kind of like waste Waboku, but they also have to draw into a monster to out it, because you know they don't have one. Unless if they have Monster Reborn, which they do have. Set Aquamador, pass to draw on the Fissure. And then Battle Phase, swing, you know, take 300, set Fissure, pass, draw Maneater Bug, set Card Destruction, pass, draw Judge Man, Fissure, pop, Neo attack directly, and then flip Ultimate Offering, set the Aquamador, and then, you know, you're going to take damage, pass, and now we have, like, the setup again, and this is not the easiest setup to break. Monster Reborn, summon out Summon Skull, but... yeah, I was going to say, we have the out to that with our Soul Exchange, so that won't last very long, nor will it matter. And we have Maneater Bug, so they set Maneater Bug, attack, flip, pop Summon Skull, pass, draw Waboku, set Waboku, pass, draw Reinforcement, normal Legend, attack, pay 500, set the Big Stone. Now, they did draw Reinforcements, though, so that will be able to be set to beat over it next turn. And we have Judgment, so we can actually beat over multiple 2,000 bodies. We can actually attempt to do something. And we draw a Maneater Bug. Hold on. We might actually start getting somewhere. Attack, flip Reinforcement, attack for 18. They pay 500 to set. Attack into it. And then, yep, take some damage. Is there a point of attacking into all these bodies? Like, if we want them face up for Fissure, sure. But, like, I feel like we keep taking so much chip damage. It's just constantly, like, 300, 200, 300, 200, 300, 200. Draw Change of Heart. And, like, there's so many cards in deck, it doesn't feel like this is going to be a deck out game. This definitely feels like it's going to be a game where someone's life points hit 0. It feels like even though this deck is called deck out, it feels like it doesn't actually deck people out. Draw Ultimate Offering. And then they go set Maneater Bug, set Ultimate Offering, pass, draw Wall of Illusion, pass, draw Fissure. I guess maybe it's fine to do if you have Maneater Bug specifically, so that way if they set Wall of Illusion and it's flipped, then you can set Maneater Bug and know it's their next turn, so they set another body, pop, swing. But the thing is, they don't set another body because they have Ultimate Offering, and this card is stupid. Flip Maneater Bug, pop, and then pay 500, bring out Judge Man. So they did that in response to Maneater Bug effect, and the reason why is because Chainlink 1 Maneater Bug, target, Chainlink 2 Ultimate Offering. They can't activate Trap Hole because it's the 1 effect. So they Waboku on that attack, draw on the Mystical Elf, Change a Heart to take, and then they're able to go Battle Phase, swing over, and then they contribute set, which takes away all the effort that they put in, and they draw Raigeki. Okay, hold up. That doesn't feel good enough, though, because you just swing, pay 500 set. It's like, yeah, sure, swing into that, take a little bit of damage, bounce back to hand, normal summon, set Fissure, pass to draw Maneater Bug. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. Set Soul Exchange, pass, I draw Neo, normal out Neo. Activate Fissure to pop the Wall of Illusion. Swing, pay 500, set Mystical Elf. Yeah, you definitely don't want to set Maneater Bug here, because you're just going to have to keep dealing with Neo anyways, to where if we just, like, set this, now they put them on, have an out for this, which, I was going to say, they've gone through all the reinforcements, they've gone through 2 Fissures, they've gone through a Maneater Bug, like, they've started to go through a lot of their cards here. Pass, draw trap hole, set it. Oh, okay, Maneater Bug, draw Spirit of the Heart. But the thing is, like, it doesn't do anything because you just pop one monster and they bring out another one with 2,000 because they drew Spirit of the Harp. Swing 17, set Spirit of the Harp. Also, they should be shuffling their hand for sure. Swing, they take some damage. Pass, draw trap hole. Pass, draw Summon Skull. Then they go pay 500. See, like, what? They're not shuffling their hands? Like, I guess to be fair, like, I shouldn't be expecting LOB to be this competitive. Or that competitive. And then here they did the pay 500, so chain link 1, chain link 2, summon, so it's it's gonna dodge, and then we have to bring that out. Dodges the trap hole on Summon Skull. Summon Skull to go ahead and beat over. They go flip Wabaku, pass, draw the level 6, and now they just oh my gosh, they drew the level 6 just for it. Tribute over, pass, draw Giant Stone. Like I was gonna say, now we get to keep our Maneater Bug, and that's pretty good. Set, pass, draw Dark Hole. There we go, a little Dark Hole action, normal summon out the stone, and then pay 500 to set from hand. Or they just trap hole. Honestly, that is a completely fair enough trap hole because the opponent's been playing around trap hole. They won't get to too many more times. Which is also why I'm saying that chip damage might not be worth it. Because if they didn't take like the 2,000 damage at chip this game, they could have paid 1,000 here to summon this to dodge the trap hole. But I guess the thing is it doesn't matter because they just pay 500 to set a big body anyways. But if they set Maneater Bug, that's a fair trade for us. But if they set like a Giant Stone or any monster with defense, that's a bad spot for us. Draw Wabaku. Pass, draw Giant Stone. Yeah, and they don't set. I'm not sure why you wouldn't set this time around, right? Because we've gone through the Regeki Dark Hole. Yeah, I'm not too sure why we don't set now. They've gone through Change of Heart. They don't have Soul Exchange with a body in hand, so we could have just like prevented from paying 500 just by setting a Giant Stone. But trap hole, pass, draw Fissure. I guess we just knew we were gonna trap hole. Okay, draw Legend, summon it, battle phase swing, pay 500, set Maneater Bug, which I don't like that. We could have just set Giant Stone. Pass, draw trap hole, pass, draw Soul Exchange, pass, draw Swords. That's 3 turns of stalling. Activate Swords, chain Ultimate Offering to bring out Giant Soldier to play around trap hole, and then swing, which this puts them on top deck. Holy. And if they normal, we could get trap hold. And they can't like chain block it. Well, I guess they could because they have Soul Exchange. But then they don't swing. Oh, okay, drew a Fissure. Okay, but oh, this is difficult because we have card destruction. So we could go card destruction, chain Ultimate Offering. Oh, that's kind of risky though. Oh, or we just draw the monster with 800 attack that cannot be hit with trap hole, and our opponent is most likely, yeah, we have swords up, which they won't be able to out, and they most likely wouldn't be able to chain block stop trap hole anyway. So we have a lot going for us with this play. I agree with this, and yeah, I was gonna say, and this just swings for game. GG's one last time. Now I can enjoy retirement. One last time. Are they saying that they're just the GOAT? Are they saying they're the GOAT and they're retired now? They're just too good? They're like the chess guy who just doesn't even play in the tournaments? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That is crazy. All I'm saying is, I might have to become the LOB GOAT. I don't know. I've only been watching the format for like 12 hours now, and I feel like I know most of the interactions. I mean, there's really not too much here. There is a little bit here. There's definitely some interaction that's interesting. The stun deck feels really dumb, and I feel like this vanilla Killa person did not have their deck prepared for this at all. Like I said, I feel like you have to side 3 acid trap hole. Like, that cannot be real not doing that. But also, I guess I can kind of see why people side Ukazi now, I'm pretty sure is what it is, the burn for 800 card. Because I guess like these decks just go low in life points through ultimate offerings and just taking the little chip damage here and there. So is that why they play it? But even then, that seems really bad because it's only good late game, right? If you use it early game, then they will still just end up being at 500 at some point. Like, they'll just play they'll play slightly differently and not pay the 500 earlier. To where, like, it doesn't really matter. My gosh, I could already improve the decks. I could already improve the deck list. I can already improve the deck list, and there's only 200 cards in the format. I don't know how I could do it, and there's only, like, 30 playable cards. I don't know how I do it. I'm just insane. But alright, with all that being said, that is it for this video. Like I said during the video though, if you want me to go over one of every format ever, comment it down below and I'll do it once per week, because I do have to look into the format a little bit before I commentate over it. Otherwise, there's just stuff I wouldn't know. Like, I know this format, but there's stuff I wouldn't know if I didn't look into it previously. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.